If you agree with the current administration and the current policies being passed, like the Big Beautiful Bill, I need you to be so clear what it is that you're standing for. You're agreeing to ripping families apart because of the color of their skin. You're agreeing to taking away health insurance from sick families in need. You're agreeing to taking groceries off the table from families who rely on SNAP benefits. You're agreeing to taking away money from babies like mine, Lucy and Josie, who have cancer and who are in a clinical trial that depends on the funding from the government. That is now gone. You're agreeing to a world where we try to send our children to school and they get shot simply for existing. I can't fathom a mother that would agree with any of those things. And I have to point out that if you think those safety nets that are being ripped away don't apply to you or won't matter because you're privileged, because of the color of your skin, because of how much money you have, because of your health is in good hands and you don't seem to have cancer at the moment, well, let me tell you, I never thought I'd be in this position. I've always voted to care about the other people who happen to be in worse situations than me. And I've always voted because I care about others and I want what's good and true and freedom and justice and liberty for all. I mean, I'm just a rambling mom, but I know that I'm more than that. And I know that by speaking up and showing other people that I am overwhelmed with how much awful shit is going on in the world, but I'm not going to sit back and be silent. I have people telling me that I should just go sit back, be with my daughters, give them all the time I can. And the truth is, I do that, and there's still time for me to go out and use my free will to speak up on the injustices that are happening. It's not that radical. All it takes is you deciding that you're going to be brave enough to say, hey, I don't agree what's going on in the world. I want to help be a part of the change. And if you happen to be part of the people who created this mess, but you're open to admitting that you don't want this, hey, that takes a lot of bravery. Step on up. Let's fix this mess together, because I think we can agree this is not the America anyone would have wanted. I mean, unless you're a millionaire, you're fucked. So I just hope that the very least I can try to persuade these people would be selfish. Think about yourself. Imagine what would happen if you lost your job and suddenly you couldn't put groceries on the table and you didn't have your private insurance. Imagine what would happen if you got a diagnosis that one of your children had cancer and the funding for vital research has been cut. Imagine you sent your child to school for their first day and you get the devastating call that there's been a school shooting. It could happen to any of us. Let's make safety nets that matter and that are safe and real, not these bullshit excuses of broken promises and, restructured budgets so that we can have enough money to fuel wars that none of us even want to be a part of. Make our government care about us. We're the people, not them.